So Sneako has admitted to grifting. He's admitted that everything that he was talking about for the last 2 years was just total that it was a cash grab, and now he's ready to move on to greener pastures now that Andrew Tate is going to jail for sex trafficking and everybody else is completely irrelevant. I mean, he is running for the hills, running away from the red pill.
Yeah, I mean, also Fresh and Fit just got demonetized like a couple weeks ago or something. So like everyone in his sphere is like getting fucked, and he's just bailing immediately.
Yeah, the Ye24 campaign with Kanye fell apart.
No, he's not staying with the ship. He's not going down with the ship like a legend. I mean, he was only on here not as a crew member, but as someone just like yoinking the treasure because everyone else is on the ship along with him. So, but he's gone, and you know, it's pretty cringe. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cringe.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really that surprising. You know, I've been making videos on Sneako every now and again for like the last year. Ever since he blew up, I've kind of been paying attention to him. And he kind of was like someone that was difficult to read at first, but the more that I watched him, the more that I realized how disingenuous he was and just not really that authentic, despite claiming that he is the most authentic guy ever. I really am not buying it the more that I see him, and now it's all been confirmed to be true. But it also was not really that hard to see why, given that, you know, Sneako has been doing a lot of content with Fouseytube and Aiden Ross, who are doing IRL. They've been killing it for years, especially Fousey recently, right? So Sneako, now that he's already collaborating with them, you know, he's kind of going in that crowd and probably going to be joining Kick and abandoning Rumble soon, as you can see right here. Scuba Ryan, which is one of these Twitter accounts that sort of does the propaganda for like a lot of the big streamers, especially in the Aiden Ross corner of the internet. Well, Scuba Ryan is tweeting some bullshit about how Sneako only has 60 days left on his Rumble contract and Kick is in negotiations for a possible 2-year deal. It could be fake, it could be true, but I'm kind of buying that even if this post is fake, this will probably actually happen. Yeah, well, I mean, Scuba Ryan has like, he's always just like puts out random propaganda. I think that they are in contact, like this whole group, like Sneako, Aiden, they're in contact with this guy because like I want to kind of see the public opinion on like if something like this was to actually happen, how would people react? Right. I feel like it's like a test account almost in that way. Like they hit him up like, hey, can you make this tweet? Because I'm sure if you go look at the comments, everyone's like, fuck Sneako, or they're like, this is great. And so they can kind of gauge like, is it a good idea to go to Kick? Are people going to be mad at me for abandoning Rumble? Because this isn't a real tweet. Scuba Ryan knows nothing about this. I mean, yeah, obviously, but he does know Sneako and he's in group chats with him, right? Yeah. And Sneako was actually publicly interacting with these tweets. You know, somebody was saying, oh, he averages 10K on an app nobody used. Imagine him on Kick, and basically liking tweets shitting on Rumble, which, you know, which is I'm sure Rumble's not very happy about that, but yeah, I mean, we'll see. It's not a crazy thing for Sneako to just jump ship. I mean, that's the whole topic of this video is him jumping ship. So I think he's also going to jump ship from Rumble and switch to Kick too. I mean, yeah, especially given that Aiden Ross, Sneako, Neon, and Fousey are supposed to be starting their own content house soon. Just take a listen to this.
I've never lived in a content house, but I think it'd be a good way to switch things up, you know? Aiden wants us all to live in a content house. What do you guys think? I know there's not a huge overlap with the audience right now, but I think he wants it to be me, Neon, Cheezer, Aiden, and maybe Fousey. I can't imagine living with. Do it. Yes. What's the consensus, chat?
Can you imagine living with Fouseytube? That would be insane. Even Sneako almost said that. Like he almost wanted to say like and Fousey, which I can't imagine. But then he just cuts himself off. Yeah, he had to say it as like and maybe Fousey. I don't know if that's on the table yet because that guy's a little nutcase. But yeah, I mean, it would be content, you know. You know, here's the thing too. Also, with Fousey, a lot of people were asking us for a Fousey update. Well, we do have a very brief one. Fousey did appear in this video from the mental hospital, and he claims that they're not doing good things to him in there. Yeah, he claims he's getting touched. He's getting like losing all his cell phone access. You know, it's just pretty brutal.
Hey guys, I'm really upset because I was hoping you guys would interact with me on Discord. I'm here with Bassam, but you guys are being really weird, so forget about it. Just want to
that was the most woman-like response of all time. Like, yeah. I was hoping you guys would touch my pussy, but whatever, forget about it. Fine. Like, okay, dude. Right.
Hey, I miss y'all. I'm currently under, what's it called? This thing the cops put me under.
I have no idea.
I forgot the name of the act. When you can't leave a mental hospital until you get clearance.
It's not a nice act.
It's not a nice act. Can't leave the hospital until I get clearance from the police. So I've been here for
clearance from the police.
So why? The same police that arrested him, where he was like, "Fuck you guys! You guys are making a big mistake here. You're arresting a trending Arab Muslim guy now, and now you guys are gonna have to regret it." Well, now they control your fate, so you're locked in there until they say yes. So you better beg for fucking Daddy Pig's approval.
Yeah.
They drug me up every day. Anytime I say something wrong, wallahi, they put a needle this big into my arm. But I love y'all. I made the 0.4-second shot. I got fouled out. That's all it is. I'll be back. Y'all know that. Season 2 on the way. We champions now. Let's get it. G7, baby.
So he seems just as crazy as he was before, which has to, you know, it brings the question, right? What the fuck is the point of Fousey even being in this mental hospital at all? Basically what he describes is every time he like spurgs out or like freaks out or whatever, they just fucking drug him, put him to sleep. He wakes up again and he starts freaking out. Clearly in this video, he's just as nutty as he was before, so nothing really has changed.
Yeah, I mean, he is ready. He's like, G7, I'm gonna be back. Don't you guys wait. And
yeah, he can't wait to get back on the air, which is like the last thing he should probably do for the sake of his mental health, but he doesn't give a fuck. He's totally in the same mindset he was before this all happened. So the mental hospital, you know, we're wasting our tax dollars on this bullshit. Complete waste of time.
Yeah, no, get him out. At this point, I mean, I don't like Fousey, but free Fousey. I mean, what's the point of this?
Free Fousey because there's really no point to do anything else. Like,
yeah, I mean, this man is going to be insane no matter where he's at.
But like I said, Sneako, you know, given that he can kind of see like where the money is right now, he's ready to abandon the truth, abandon the red pill, abandon his own religion to hang out with whores, I guess, with Adam Ross and Fouseytube, I guess, because that's
awesome content nowadays.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I want to hear what his excuse is for this, you know, why he's abandoning all of his values like he always does.
Let's hear it.
IRL streaming is what I want to do now. There's only so long, you can only do this for so long. Like, how much can you really talk about Neon dating coach? That's hilarious. But yeah, it's like, it's just so much more fun. I can't even lie. And let's be honest, the red pill is dying. It's over. It's over because like there was a lot of hype around this, like, oh, the Matrix, bro, how do we make it out? And then like there's this excitement, there's hype around it, and I got in at the right time, hit the wave at the right time. You know, I was red pill raging when the red pill was blowing up, so it was perfect. You know, screaming at a camera, wake up, wake up! And then now like, okay, you know, live life now. Can't be screaming at a camera about Satan every single day. We are going to talk about the transgender because the Streamy Awards was yesterday. I was watching that. I was tired, so I didn't stream. I should have been streaming that live. I want to react to that. They did diss me, and there was, you see who won Breakout Creator of the Year? So there are bits and pieces to talk about, but it's like, there's only so much you could say about the red pill, right? Get a girl with a low body count, don't watch porn, go to the gym. Boom, done. That's like, you sum up most of like, instead of repeating it, and that's when
I think there's a little bit more to the red pill, quote unquote, than just that.
Just those three comments. Yeah, I think it's a little bit more complex than that. It's about like discipline, it's about spirituality, it's about God, it's about all these sorts of
power structures.
Power structures, yeah, you know, calling out, you know, the people in power above you and making sure you're not being manipulated and deceived and demotivated. But no, it's just about women. Just don't fuck a girl with a high body count and go to the gym. It's like, that's not
okay. Well, yeah. I mean, if you boil it down to that level of simplicity, obviously it's uninteresting, right? But that's not what it was supposed to be about. I mean, there's an infinite amount of topics you can talk about. But I mean, I will say this, right? He's not necessarily wrong, you know? I mean, red pill content is dying right now. I mean, we just mentioned before, you know, Andrew Tate's still dealing with all his legal issues and people are kind of finding out how much of a liar that guy is, right? Fresh and Fit has been demonetized. And also, you know, when it comes to the worldly aspects of the red pill, like just talk about women over and over and over again, I do agree that topic is boring because you can only really have a certain amount of conversations before it's just repetitive and just obnoxious, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, he is not wrong. I just think the way he describes and stuff, like, I got in the wave at the right time and it was perfect for me. Yes. Oh my God,
he's being like, that's the part that I completely, I mean, yeah, you're right. You did hop on the wave at the right time, but the fact that you're the one saying this is crazy. Like, you're just basically coming out and saying it. It's like, I was here for the gold and now I'm gone.
Wow.
Doing something else. Okay. Fair enough. But I guess your whole image of, you know, seek truth through funny, right, which is your slogan, doesn't really hold up.
Useless.
You kind of get off on just seeing people like owning. It's like when you're 14 and you watch Ben Shapiro owns libs. Oh yeah, fuck that college girl, stupid bitch. Yeah. It's like not even. anything improving about it. It's just WWE for fucking nerd incels.
So Sneako,
wow.
Sneako's literally just shitting on his whole audience. He's like, you guys are fucking stupid for watching my content for the last 2 years.
Yeah. And
like, what?
And he's talking to the people who he's making fun of, like,
I've
right now.
I've supported him.
Yeah.
Watch him.
They love him, and he's just like, fuck you guys. You guys are 14-year-old losers.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, this is
jokes on you guys. If you guys watch me, you're gay.
This is like an iDubbbz moment almost, where he's just like, everyone who loved me was basement-dwelling fucking incel losers. It's like, wow.
So that's who you've been appealing to for the last 2 years? Basement-dwelling incel losers?
Also,
nice own, bro.
This is so funny when the content creator that was participating in the act themselves is the one criticizing it.
Right.
It's like you realize that you are the one making the shit content, right? It is up to you to level the content up higher and to make it more valuable because you are the creator. So right now, you're just shitting on yourself. You're just saying, I was so meaningless and worthless, I could never do anything besides talk to whores.
Yeah.
Wow. Amazing. The 14-year-olds are going to be there no matter what. You are actually dissing yourself here. Like, you're shitting on your own capabilities of creation. Just pathetic.
Yeah, I mean, especially from a guy that used to be like a YouTuber artist or call himself an artist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've been making shit for the last few years. I mean, your words, not mine, but yeah. Okay, sure.
Great.
Again, it's so repetitive, bro. Red pill will never die. No, of course it will never die, dummy. But it's just the red pill is just the truth. You know? And it's just... You know what's really not red pilled? Talking about the red pill all day long, nonstop. Actually being red pill, if you're talking about truth, is going and enjoying life, becoming better every single day, being around good people, having a good circle, enjoying the world. Like that's
the red pill, is enjoying the world. Like, I don't think that's what the red pill was supposed to be.
I think it's supposed to be the exact opposite. It's don't submit
suffering in the world.
Yeah, don't submit to your worldly desires because the life that you have is suffering, but suffering improves you as a person.
Right.
Not submit to every desire and craving you have.
The real red pill is just having a bunch of friends and hanging out and being happy. I thought that was the worldview women were supposed to have, you know? Like, not you. Like, you're supposed to be a hard man, suffering and training your body, pushing yourself to the limits every day, not sitting around having fun like a woman. Like, that's not what men are supposed to do. Red-pilled men, at least, right?
Yeah, that's
what Destiny argues. That's literally Destiny's worldview.
Yeah, you agree with Destiny now. That's where we fall on. But he's trying to frame it in a different way, but I mean, almost not really, because Destiny would say exactly what Sneako just said there. It's all about for incel little 14-year-olds. I mean, he literally sounds like Destiny.
He literally is saying the same shit that Destiny's saying. Let's hear some more.
The best thing you could do with your life. You know what's really fucking blue-pilled and gay is just being a nerd who talks about red pill shit all day long. It's funny how
so being a nerd is gay now, which, okay, but that's not, again, that goes against everything you've been saying for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
You've been advocating for people to sit down, read studies, not, you know, obviously Google approved studies, but, you know, do your own independent research, learn about the world, learn about the truth.
Learn about yourself, you know, everything.
Exactly. But now anyone that does that is a nerd and gay. So that means your whole audience are all gay because they were watching you, and you're abandoning that now. Okay.
Wow,
again, it's just, I don't know, dude.
There's just nothing to say to this. I mean, this guy's just the biggest grifter loser of all time.
It's funny how religious texts will always say that being gay is bad. The gayest thing you could do with the internet, because there's so many possibilities, is argue with other nerds online about religion constantly.
What?
That's gayer than being at a gay pride parade.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Wow.
Damn.
I don't know if the Quran really would agree with you there, buddy. I don't think if you ask a Muslim anywhere else in the world, they would probably they'd stone you. I think you'd get stoned, honestly, for this take.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, man. I mean, again, like what you're saying is that people that take their religion seriously to the point where they will argue and question and study it daily or whatever, you're saying that those people, you're turning your backs on those people when you would do streams all the time in like Muslim libraries with like Muslim priests. I don't know what they're called, but whatever their equivalent of priest is, right?
Yeah.
You would do streams with them. You would, you know, study like scripture with them and stuff like this, right? But now you're just supposed to abandon that for what? This is like the alternative here is talking to low value women, degenerate whores in the streets. I mean, yeah, if you're a blue pill guy, sure.
Yeah, this is great. I mean, if I replaced your webcam with Destiny, this is exactly what I would expect. I'd be like, oh, yeah, it's a Destiny stream.
Yep. This is literally the stream after the one that we're watching from here. This is him the next day.
So what do you do for a living?
Porn.
Oh, okay,
Wow.
great. Like what type?
OnlyFans.
Okay, with other by yourself?
With dudes. You could be one of them.
I could. Well, I personally don't do that. I mean, I don't judge. I think everybody can do how. Maybe we can make our own porn privately. You know.
Wow.
That's even better. Keep it just for us.
Just for us, and then we could play it on the TV in the house, and we'll pull down the windows. Nobody will see it. Just be me and you. You think we could do that, Emily?
That'd be special. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so what got you into porn?
Jesus.
I find it fascinating, honestly. I just enjoy it. Like, yeah, I don't know.
This is disgusting.
I have fun with it.
I could tell. You seem really relaxed. Like you seem like you get massages a lot, and you go to the gym.
What?
Yeah, I massage myself every day, kind of thing.
Oh, you massage right here?
Wow.
So the whole interview, it just goes on, and now Sneako's glorifying porn creation and porn and everything about it. You know,
he's just stroking himself under the camera right there as he's talking to her, and at the same time, what is this whole thing? I mean, she's sitting there. He asks, like, oh, do you do it solo? Because you can tell he's trying to, like, what's your body count? She's like, no, I fuck a bunch of men. And then immediately he's still simping for her and giving her attention immediately afterwards. So also, not only did he give up the red pill, he even gave up the super watered down, like, gay version that he just told us like 5 minutes ago, where he was like, it's basically just fuck low body count women, go to the gym, and, you know, whatever. Immediately he's fucking talking to some high body count woman instantly after. So he can't even hold on to the watered down version of the red pill for 24 hours.
Yeah, and I mean, even if this is just a bit, it's like a joke for the stream or whatever, right?
Yeah.
He's still indirectly promoting it. You know what I mean?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, do you think this woman's not benefiting from this? Of course she is.
Yeah.
She's not only just benefiting for her own brain because she's getting the attention. I mean, this woman will get people to, I'm sure he shouted her out. I'm sure that everyone knows her name on the stream, you know, because they're in a private Discord call together. I mean,
this is just RedFoxComms tier content, which is, again, fine.
Yeah.
If you want to be blue-pilled, I mean, listen, our judgment in this video mostly comes from Sneako's hypocritical nature and what he's been preaching for the last 2 years versus now, right?
Right.
If he was a guy like Destiny or RedFoxComms or Aiden Ross, I wouldn't fucking think any differently. I wouldn't think anything seeing this clip. I'd be like, oh, it's just a streamer doing streaming things,
we
whatever, right?
Here making a video on Aiden Ross flirting with a girl because it's just...
Yeah, I would never cover that because that's
not... He's done that for 5 years straight.
It doesn't matter, right? But with Sneako, it's supposed to matter, right?
Clearly, it doesn't. You're useless.
It doesn't matter.
Well, this book, this Trinity, this is the Crusades.
You're gay. You're gay.
Bumbucker!
I'm sorry. If you are spending more time because they're like, gay people are gonna go to hell. Well, you're gonna go to hell because all you're doing is arguing for 4 hours straight with some nerds on Discord. You don't even know who that is. It's another dude. And you're falling asleep on Discord debating the same talking points all day long, and you're still poor. And you still get no bitches. And you still couldn't, even if you're waiting until marriage. You still got nothing going on with your life.
Sneako got the call. Holy shit, dude. Sneako got the call. He's taming it down. He's promoting degeneracy again. I mean, seriously, what the fuck is this Matrix-approved version of it? Is he trying to get back on YouTube?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, YouTube would love this content. They might give him a contract at this rate. I mean, Twitch might even hit him up at this
signed streamer. Like, what the fuck is this?
This is insane.
This video is sponsored by Coffee Brand Coffee. I love drinking coffee. I always have, and it gets me through the day. So when I got hit up for the sponsorship and I tried my first batch, I actually couldn't believe how much I enjoyed it. That's because most store shelf coffee has been sitting there for months, whereas this coffee comes straight from the roaster. So instead of buying a product that's been on the shelf in a warehouse for months at a time, you get a perfectly roasted product that goes straight from their roasters to your doorstep. And because coffee loses much of its flavor 10 to 7 days after roasting, it just doesn't taste nearly as good. Check out our code in the description if you want to support the channel and get some good tasting coffee.